Okay, I don't know if anybody's going to show, so let's find out. Hey, Raquel, how you doing? Thank you for coming. How you doing? Just got on to got some, talk about some stuff, hang out, catch up, kind of thing. Done a couple things at the flea market. Some good, some bad. I don't know. We're going to see what's going on. See who shows up. 4 viewers already, and they're not talking. Oh wow, that's cool. Um, I'm doing okay. Doing some laundry while I'm waiting, so I decided to hang out with my wife, who's over there with my cat Mac. We just got done watching Captain Marvel, the tail end of it, and we decided that Mac is a flurkin. Well, he's related to a flurkin anyway. No tentacles coming out of his mouth yet, so that's always good, right? So what is this? I found a couple of things, like I was saying. Got some things for archery equipment, nothing fancy. Some stuff for basic fire starting stuff that I picked up at the flea market. Some things my wife won't let me use in the house. I'm hoping there's more people going to pop in, but we'll have to wait and see. Let's see if we pop out my chat here if I can actually see what's going on in the world a little bit faster. So, how's your day going? Anything interesting happen? I had to work half a day yesterday. Then I went to the flea market for a half a day. It took longer to get there and back again than it did to actually time we spent there. Picked up a couple really nice pieces of flint. I'm not sure if you could really tell, but give me a second. I'm not sure if it's going to blind everybody or not. That's through the rock, so it's translucent. It's pretty cool. I don't think this one here is, but no, and a little bit translucent. We got a little bit of translucency here. Hey, Lori, how you doing? Oh, I can understand that. I took a late nap today, and late afternoon nap didn't really help much. Then I had to take my boy back to meet his mom. Picked up a few things from the flea market. Jenny got a new purse for $2. Ian picked up some stuff for $10. He picked up a new, a military flashlight. I just got some minor stuff for like firefighting. Some actual flint, which is really cool, and some more beeswax for my archery stuff. It's always good to have it. I only paid $1 for that, so that was really good price. Normally I paid like $3, so I got it fairly inexpensive. We just couldn't afford to make the trip, the 97-mile trip to the flea market to go back again, unfortunately. But we were doing our best, trying to check things out. So I took a ton of video, but none of it seems. I begin to try to explain what the video's like. I got a lot of video of the ground because I used my phone instead of using my GoPro, and I don't even know how to begin to describe how bad I feel my video skills are. Let's see here. Yeah, I know it's not much, but it's the first picture I took by accident was myself.
Okay, folks, this is Colin from Kid Outdoors with Ian. We are at the Watch Here Flea Market.
Sorry about that.
We're looking around, see what we can see.
Yeah, it's like I said, video angles suck. Took a lot of pictures of the ground, unfortunately, and when I was looking at stuff, I didn't keep the camera on the stuff I was looking at, so it's gonna suck. So hopefully more people will show up. No guarantees. But it is a Sunday. It is kind of late, and hopefully I can explain more of the stuff that I saw while I was there. I want to post this, but I don't know how to edit very well, so please forgive my editing. My skills in this is really, really bad. But I seen a lot of archery gear, a lot of swords, some crossbows, some. They actually had a real blacksmith there, which was really cool. So it'll be interesting to see what's going on. Hopefully, some more people show up. Can't guarantee that, but you never know. Just trying to re-edit this thing. So someone may show, someone may not. Anything's possible. Yeah, I'm out without my signature hat. My Pepsi's in the fridge. I don't know. I think he had to work late. I can actually contact him real quick if you give me a moment. Let me just find out. He should be here shortly. I told him I was going to be on. Let me text him. We were talking to Johnny, surprisingly enough. Yep, see? Oh, too bright, too bright. Come on, come through. Focus, too bright. And there we go. See? Cliff and Johnny. I talked to them a couple hours ago. Hey, BC, how you doing? When I did mine, I mean, I've got. Oh, let me see here. Here's a 2-minute video. Give me a second. If I get this in the focus right.
Oh, by the way, I pointed out a tool to Ian that he'd never seen before.
Yeah, that's the grass you're already seeing. It's me talking to my wife, and they're like, bleh. No, he was. When I talked to him last, he was still at work, and so he should be on his way home, if not home soon. Like I said, I just texted him, so I don't know if he's going to be showing up, but it's hard to see this because it's still so bright.
No, he's told me he's never seen it before.
Basically, it's me having a conversation with my wife. If I get this thing to focus. Yeah, a little bit of everything. Thing is, you can't see what I'm looking at because I'm used to wearing my GoPro and carrying it, on my, walking stick or whatever. But I had lent my walking stick to my wife because she needed something to walk around with because she forgot her cane. So there's that. But I did get some couple good pieces of chert for fire starting for free. Surprisingly enough, I ran into a couple other rendezvousers, people who do buckskinning, and this lady who helps run the rendezvous up near Prairie du Chien gave me these for free. She was doing some flint napping. She said they were fails, but they work for what I need them for fire starting. And I picked up, there was someone who was selling honey and beeswax, so I picked up some beeswax for $1. I mean, some of this stuff, I'm not sure how well you can see this when it comes in. I'm waiting for it to focus. It's just so bright. Come on, work. There we go. No, it's the phone, hon. Okay, love. The light from here and hitting there, and it's blurring everything out. But, I mean, I've got some good things, some bad things, some interesting things. I did find, actually, a couple things that were actually pretty cool. Give me a moment here, if I can find it. Where was it? I guess, is that it? Lots and lots of cast iron. It was a mecca of cast iron.
That's what we need, honey. We can get one.
She was talking about a waffle iron.
That is the one you'll need right there.
Oh, that's okay, Raquel. Thank you for coming anyway. Thank you. I'm glad you made it. I'm not sure if Cliff is even home yet. I'm hoping. I found some really old, if I can find it. I've been, my camera was flipping left and right, up and down. I could never keep it straight the entire time I was looking at it. There's some stuff in here that I do not want to show because it's some firearm stuff. Found a vendor that was selling 20 gauges and 12 gauges and some pump 22s and lots of ammo and things like that. So I don't want to show that right now. I just talk about it briefly, and then if anybody wants to see that, I can show them that later. But what I found that I thought was really interesting was, a couple Boy Scout backpacks that were really, really old. I mean, we're talking from the 30s and 40s, maybe in the 50s, possibly. A couple of the knapsacks were actually from Fenton, Iowa, and one they said Boy Scouts of America, and it said "Be prepared" on the two knapsacks, but the actual framed backpack actually said something about the council. I just got to figure out which video I found that in, if I could read that, because I got a couple things. I just got to figure out where I saw it. Yeah, just a whole different thing. And I wasn't going to show. It's just that my video kept on doing this all over the time. Hey, Mike, how you doing? Just trying to explain the stuff I saw at the flea market yesterday while we were there for a couple hours, and man, I just got to fly through all this stuff to find what I was looking for, because I found some old Boy Scout stuff that was really freaking cool, and I don't know which video I.
Bring it with me, otherwise it would have been perfect. Yeah.
Yep, that's not it.
That's some really cool stuff.
Nope, that's the same one I just did with Jenny. I've got like so many videos. It's just ridiculous. Give me a second here. I got all. I tried to edit this yesterday, and I just couldn't figure it out what I was doing wrong. Because it's like a hodgepodge mixed backwards, and yeah, I'm terrible. Hey, Gamefell, how you doing? Yeah, Ian is better at, we have some people here that know more about Boy Scout stuff than I do. I mean, they actually had matching mess kits for some of the Boy Scout stuff. So the same owner of one of the Boy Scout knapsacks actually had the mess kit and had their name on it and everything else. And the two knapsacks were brothers in the same troop. So it's kind of interesting. I'm just hoping that I could find that information that I was going to show you guys, which is, did I just see it? Oh man, please bear with me. I'm like totally lost about where. Oh, there it is.
Tarts. Probably tarts if you look right. Old.
Yeah, like my video keeps on moving.
Cars. So. Yoda.
You didn't see the Yoda, but it's hard to see. But I'll be posting this
Skis.
more lightly.
Military stuff. Farming stuff. Old backpacks. Wow, I haven't seen stuff like this in Coon's age.
No, it's just hard to see.
That's nice. These are old Boy Scout backpacks for everybody. They went $20 for these. Look at that. Boy Scouts of America. This was the National Council Boy Scouts of America backpack.
Yeah, the National Council. I mean, I've never heard of those particular types. Glad to hear it, Mike. We found a lot of different things there. I'm not sure what even half of what Jenny saw because she wandered off and did her thing. Then Ian wandered off and did his thing. But I was mainly looking for archery stuff. And I did find quite a few bows. Only 2 recurves, 2 longbows, but both of the longbows one was a major little kid's bow for talking about for like 5-year-olds. A bigger one, vintage, probably lemonwood bow for about, when he wanted $40 for, but it was probably about a 20-pound bow as well. Couple of fiberglass bows. No real decent sized bows other than compounds, which I'm not a fan of compounds, but that's just my personal preference. Not to put anybody down who actually uses those things, but it's just not my thing. Yep, it's from the National Council, Boy Scouts of America National Council. I'm not familiar with what would one of those be worth, but that's what the logo said. It said National Council. So, come on, stop flipping, dude. I don't want to go sideways. I want to go up and down. This phone of mine is just totally messed up. Okay. My texting skills suck. But I've seen different versions of it, and right now I'm looking at one that someone says is like between $30 and $180, depending on what someone wants to spend. But you get them on eBay and everything for like $65, like that. But the other two actually have the boys' name on it and things like that. Hey, Deb, how you doing? Thank you for coming. Just talking about a little bit about things. Some of the small finds that I found. I mean, literally, I found 2 things I could live without. Ian actually walked away with a partial mess kit for backpacking and one of those. I'm not sure what I want to call it. Bent flashlights you usually see in the Army and the military. It has a little clip on the back, and has the button on the back, and it's just like this big with the different lenses. Yeah, he walked away with 2 items. Love, what else did you get besides the your bag? Anything?
Color Street strips.
Oh, she got some Color Street strips, and what was that little perfume applicator?
Oh yeah, I was going to show that.
Yeah, we ran into some Viking reenactors who were vending there at the event. They're from Des Moines, surprisingly enough, and they're actually from on Facebook. So we're going to be friending them later. And they're archers, which is really cool. I helped him. He actually bought the lemonwood bow I was mentioning earlier. They make these. Yeah, they made this little applicator thing. I think it's a roller applicator. I don't have no idea what it smells like, so it's a little roller. I don't know what the smell is. I can't tell. You're the one that bought it, so you can tell me. My sense of smell is holding on by my teeth. Are you okay, Deb?
Coconut and
Something. It's not vanilla.
maybe a little bit of vanilla.
Oh, she said it's got some coconut in there, maybe some vanilla. It's all natural, apparently.
She said she used coconut oil as the base.
Okay, coconut oil. Okay. I picked up
She couldn't tell me what was in it.
some beeswax. Oops, sorry. Beeswax for $1 for my bowstrings. And I picked up some really nice pieces of flint because I don't have any flint here in Iowa. There's a lot of chert. It's in eastern Iowa, but not where we're at. So I would be trying these later. Otherwise, because you can't really tell, but here's something I think is pretty cool. You can see through it. It's actually translucent. This one here has got a little bit of translucency on the edges. Nothing major, but a little bit. This is the flashlight I got from Cliff in the gift box right before my birthday. So, hey Cecilia, how you doing? I sent Cliff your message. He acknowledged it. I don't know what else to tell you. He supposedly got it. Hopefully, I don't know. I sent him another message saying I was on, so hopefully he'll show up. Him and Johnny and I were talking to each other. Whoop. I really hate when that happens. See? So, thank you for coming. Jenny was actually showing off a coconut. What do you call it, hun? It's not perfume.
Essential oil.
It's an essential oil roller deal. She also got a really nice handbag for $2. You said?
Yeah.
Anything else?
My coffee mug that says I don't.
Is that over there?
I don't feel worky today.
Oh yeah, she got a misspelled coffee mug. I just picked up a couple of small things. Ian picked up a mess kit and a flashlight. He was looking for more military stuff, which is a lot of the stuff was just so out of his price range. I got a bunch of video I was showing off earlier. It's not good by my standards. But I Hey, Cliff, you're always here, or you're always checked out, whichever you want to be. Um, I know it's going to be a rough sell, but I'm going to try get you up here if I can tell you more about what I found. I did find something the day before on Friday when I was waiting to pick up Ian. I was at our local, one of our secondhand stores called the Brass Armadillo. Really freaking huge building. They had this. Okay. Just for you guys to gauge the size of this thing, there's me right next to it. And there's no holes in the bottom of this. And wait for it. And there's the price they wanted for it. I just got off work, so I got lucky. It was pretty cool. My video will be up after I figure out how to edit it better, because right now I've got a lot of ground shots that I need to go over. And the fact is, when I'm looking at something, unless that's what I miss about having my GoPro set up. I could look at what I'm it could video record what I'm looking at, but I didn't do that this time. I was just using my phone. I recorded over an hour of stuff and got a lot of ground footage, unfortunately. So, okay, Cliff. That cauldron, actually, I was thinking if, for somebody who does like reenacting and things like that, it'd make a really good communal stew pot. You can throw pretty much whole potatoes in there, carrots, everything else. And then whatever you have for meat, you can throw in there. You can throw some chicken in there. You can throw rabbit in there, squirrel, deer if you have it, hog, you name it. Oh, I know what it feels like to be, tired, Cliff. I kind of passed out earlier today and last night and a whole bunch of other stuff. But since you didn't get the chance to see it, I picked up some new beeswax for that price. And I got some really good pieces, a really good piece of flint for free, actually, on this one. And I got another piece right here, which I also like. I haven't tested these out yet, but I'm afraid Jenny will kill me if I tried. And I'd like to live till morning, at the very least. A moose or two. Yeah, if you feel you can do it. I can understand that, Cliff. That's why I don't turn on the TV during this kind of season, because it's just dumb. I mean, we stopped off today to pick up some batteries and some other stuff. A piece for a new bolt for Ian's bow fishing setup. And the people there behind the counter were watching football. They couldn't stop watching football. You notice that, Love? So, yeah. We actually found some really good items at this. This was at the local True Value here in town. We found some really cool oil lamps, which I'm thinking about picking up, but they're like $28 a piece. They come with their own hangers, which they can just snap into. So I might be picking up a couple of those to fit around the house. I'm not sure where we'd put them, but I'm sure we'd find something where we could put them. Hey, hon, do you think they would fit up over like one of those up there somewhere? Since they already have nails? Because we could put one there and there. I don't want to put one there because it's right next to that. But, I mean, on the wood corners.
Yeah.
And we could probably do the same thing for over there, but probably in the middle. That way anywhere else they already have nails in that we don't have to worry about. Yeah, we found tons of, well, we were at the flea market. We saw tons and tons of oil lamps and stuff like that, but not most of them were not much in shape. A lot of tchotchkes, a lot of knickknacks, a lot of what else would you think we found there, hun, yesterday? A lot of old furniture, scrap metal. Um, yeah, there was a couple of nice places. Like I said, there was an actual blacksmith there, which actually had some really nice items. I couldn't afford any of them. We actually missed out on a forge that this one guy was selling. I did get his number though. Um, that this guy was selling. He sold right before we got there a forge for $100, and I was like, oh man. And they had a grinding wheel, the one kind you sit on and you pump the pedals and it spins the big stone wheel for $50. We missed out just on that one too. So that would have been awesome to see. And if I'm going too fast, folks, I'm sorry. I'm just like, trying to get all this information in off my chest, that kind of thing. And like I said, I do have at least, according to my one thing, my power director, I have an hour and 9 minutes of footage that I've actually did. And I just realized I uploaded it backwards. I loaded the last thing first thing last. So I got to go through it and redo it and edit out a lot of ground footage and try to actually get some good stuff in there. Um, did find some firearms. Uh, one dealer was actually doing all the firearms that I've seen. So there was another vendor that had a 410. So a lot of a pump 22, a lot of 12 gauges, and 20 gauge, I think. But he had a lot of ammo too. Nothing fancy though. And he even had a flintlock pistol, which would have been nice, but it's way out of my price range. Thank you for coming, BC. Really appreciate it. I'm running a little slow tonight, so bear with me. Or I'm hyper, one of the two. I'm not sure which. I showed Cliff the picture of that cauldron that I found at the Brass Armadillo. And it was actually pretty cool. I'm not sure if he really understood what I was showing, why I was showing it to him, but I just thought it was really cool. Um, the Viking reenactor that I found was making these. Oh, let me get these to pop up. These are bracelets, hand twisted bracelets, like mini torques that go around your wrist. Those are actually pretty cool. Okay, welcome back, Cliff. I've just been rambling. Okay, this is one of the stuff I saw while I was there. Yep. This is some wrist bracelets that this Viking reenactor was doing, and him and his wife are all dressed up in their gear and everything. Man, like I said, I have about an hour and 9 minutes worth of footage that I have to go through and edit. Oh, that cauldron was really huge. But for $320, it's actually a pretty good deal. Um, I mean, literally, only thing I would think it would need would be some kind of lid. I would say like make a giant shield looking wood thing, and a few rows over from where that was situated, there was this. What do you call that scoop thing, huh? The ladle, the giant ladle.
Yeah.
It's sort of ladle about with that bowl that big with a big giant handle would have been perfect for that thing for ladling out soup and stuff. Yeah, Cliff is doing a lot of back-breaking work. We did see a lot of swords, surprisingly, a lot of sabers and stuff like that. One of them, actually, one of the sabers I saw, actually had a bayonet attached to the side of it, little in like a little sheath situation, which is really interesting. I've never seen anything like it. I'm not much into sabers or swords that much, even though I do own a couple. Um, but that's a little bit out of my area of expertise. A lot of military uniforms. Let's see, what else did we see? A few potted plants, nothing major. Uh, got some other stuff we saw that we'd love to have, just didn't have the money for, or any way to get him home, unfortunately. And that was the last big one for the year at this place. We talked about going back today, but a 97-mile trip one way is a long trip and a lot of gas for us, and we still got to get through the week. Now, I don't know if anybody's going to be coming up with me today or not. I understand if you don't, because it is kind of late. But if you do, there you go. I'm willing to talk about some of the stuff I found. Um, oh man, I can't even begin to tell you many miles I walked yesterday. Um, that's after working till noon, approximately. Well, 11:30, from 7 to 11:30 yesterday at work. So it was a long day. I was kind of out of it the entire day. Um, Jenny did find something at a flea market last weekend. Love,
Yeah.
can you show your owl, please?
Oh, where you go?
He's right there. Jenny got a couple things. Got Ian a really cool mug that said, what does it say for Ian's mug? You got him last week?
Mostly cranky.
Mostly cranky. It was pretty cool. Some of the vendors that flea market, which was right on Sunday of last week after the buckskinner encampment, Jenny found this. Okay. She thinks it's a bird feeder. It's an owl with a concave, wings set up. She saw it. She had to have it. She's thinking about putting it out as a bird feeder on the porch. Jenny did pick me up a new shirt that said Explorer on it. It's in the wash right now. I don't know if we found much of anything else. Well, Jenny and Ian did stop off at Stuffs and pick up a couple of things. She got a new chore board. What else did you pick up, love? Hand sanitizer. Well, there's, yeah. Well, I can understand that.
I don't remember what else.
Oh, Cliff says that is a bird feeder. He has one similar to it, but his is a hummingbird.
Nice.
Okay, check on the laundry real quick. Could you do that before you go to bed, love? See if it needs switched over. That's why I'm not without my signature hat. My soda's in the fridge right now. So normally I have my Pepsi. I may be doing some testing on this right here. Jenny actually found a latch hook rug set in the trash that someone was throwing away. Ian was going through. There was a lot of stuff people were just setting into near the trash barrels that were perfectly good shape, but none of it that I really wanted. So those mini steins and stuff like that were like, Give me a moment. I need a Pepsi. I need a switch. No. Hence the words, I need a Pepsi. Pepsi and milk really don't go together. I'm not uh, Laverne DeFazio, right? Well, she's the one that drank milk and Pepsi mixed together. Ugh. I was hoping to find better bows and stuff like that. I did a trade with one of the vendors last week for a bow. The bow that I initially looked at Brass Armadillo that was originally $10. Someone must have informed him of the actual worth of the bow because it now was 90. So way out of my price range. I'll be right back. I gotta tuck my wife in. I don't think the laundry's done yet. Be right back, folks.
Night, everybody.
My coffee bill. Take care. Okay. Sorry, folks. Just got her tucked in. Best I can do. Got my liquid refreshments that I always, well, it's a canned version anyway. Get me through. Hey, Marino, how you doing? Uh, got a few minor things that I found. Nothing, extravagant. I mean, if I would have had the extra money and the more time, I would have spent more all day there today because they would have went from 7 to 2 and it was free admission. But I was so tired from yesterday, from work and then going out there. We just couldn't afford to go back. energy wise, gas wise. And if I would have had an extra $500, I probably would have picked up a few things. But I found some stuff here in town that's definitely worth a second look. The oil lamps that we found today at the True Value are going to be worth looking at, I think. I got my beeswax right here that I picked up. This one actually seems a little bit more softer than the original one that I found. It's not as hard. Could be fresher, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. Here's the beeswax I just picked up. It's really nice texture. It should work really well for bowstrings. Oh, Jenny said that the tomato plant got some more blooms going. Thank you for the advice, Cliff, on what to do about the tomato plants. We're actually getting somewhere with our tomato plant. Yay! So we're gonna hopefully, if everything works out well, fingers crossed, that we actually get some tomatoes before the end of the year. Since it's out on our sun porch, because we tried putting it outside, but then we had that cold snap and we thought we lost it, but it came back and it's doing well out there on the porch. We showed some pictures to. Actually, I got pictures of some of the blooms that Jenny sent me. That I sent to Cliff. Give me a second here. Yeah, a couple of the blooms from the tomato plant. So we got to start. So that's pretty cool. You said to shake the blooms, Cliff. So we're going to be doing that once they're a little bit bigger. I actually haven't been out on the porch to take a look at what she said. She said there's more coming. So if you give me a moment, oh crap, I'm not sure if I can do that. Let me try something. Yeah, got a picture of my living room. Bear with me. I am going to try this, and I'm going to mute my. Yeah, got a picture of my living room. Bear with me. I am going to try this. Yeah. Okay, I muted my sound. I don't know if this is going to echo on me or not, but I am going to attempt to enter my StreamYard. If everything goes well, that I could show you what I see. I'm waiting for myself to pop up here. I'm going to mute myself here. Too much. Okay. Oh. Sorry. Okay. Hopefully this works. Okay. I'm gonna
Sorry about that. Oh, sorry about that. Working on this. The darkness here, to turn the light on. And here is our tomato plant. Oh man. It's got some, let's see if I can find the blooms here. I'm not sure where everything is because Jenny's the one that found all this stuff. It does smell amazing though. Oh, there's one right here. And keep on rotating this because I don't have a lot of light here. Now, let me try some. That should help. Let's see. Oh yeah, a couple over here. And got a couple down here somewhere. Like I said, I'm just doing the best I can here. Oh man. Jenny's the one that's been keeping an eye on all this. Oh man, where are they? I'm sorry if I'm echoing, folks. Not intentional. Like I said, Jenny knew where everything was. This thing's starting to sprout pretty good. Where did the flowers go? She showed me pictures, and now I can't find it because it got rotated. Let's see here. Oh, dang it. I know it's here. I saw them. I don't know where it went to. Oh, there's, like I said, there's one right there. And there was a couple of those actually blooming. I'm not sure where they went to. More soil? Okay. Give me a moment. Soil I can do. This is Miracle Grow potted soil, folks. I'm not sure how much you think I need. I've never been much of a gardener, to be honest. How's that? Is that better? Do I need more? You could pinch off the top, do growth, do the plant's fruit instead of vine. This is all new to me. Like so, there's that one. I think there's a couple others. Do I need more soil, or do I need if I can add some more? I have a whole bucket full right here. Dang it, love, where did it go? She knows where everything was. Because like I said, she got the pictures while I was at work. Fill it within 1 inch of the top. Okay. Give me a moment here.
remember, we just transplanted this. We didn't actually grow it from seed or anything like that. So okay, let's see here. There you go. How's that look? I know it probably needs some water too. The pot, well, you should see what it was in originally. It was in a little snack container. We do have this pot over here, but we don't have the cage set up for it like this. I could smell this thing from 5 feet away. It just smells good. Probably needs more water, more likely. I'll have to go get some more water for it. But I'm not a gardener, so that's why I ask you guys, because you guys are more expert than I am. I wish I could find those stupid blooms. Oh, I guess there's one there. Oh, where did those blooms go? Oh, there's one. Right there. I gotta go get some water. Bear with me. I'll be right back. You're gonna look at the ceiling for a while. I'm gonna pause this one real quick. Okay, folks, you probably hear me. I'm just waiting to get some water. Okay, I just got done watering it. So, Cliff, what do you think? Is that enough? About an inch from the top, like you said. I watered it, so it's got plenty of soil. This is Miracle Grow potting soil. Hopefully, considering when we got it, it was like this big. Now it's did this, and we're just trying to make it better. Like I said, I got a lot of soil in there. Hopefully it's enough. But I'm gonna get out of this second one. I showed you what I wanted to show you on this one, and I'll meet you back in my chair. Okay. Sorry about that. If I echoed, I apologize. I am remove him. All that other stuff. So, but I got that taken care of. Like I said, I'm not much of a gardener. Not in a pot anyway. I've usually just put it out in the ground and let it grow. Weed it, water it, that kind of thing. I'm not used to adding extra soil when usually it's already there. But it was a gift, and I think it's pretty cool. I know I don't have a lot of content today about talking about stuff, and my co-host is really tired. He's been working his butt off with the football season and gardening and such. You kind of like the other comment. Still me, still me. Not sure actually how to remove myself from this setup, but I'm not sure if. Oh, there we go. Remove myself. There we go. But I'm watching my paracord bracelet that I got from Cliff a while back. And Cliff, this thing is coming so handy at work. I just pop it on my hat, which is in the wash right now, or the dryer actually. So, oh man, I forgot. The best sound ever. ASMR. That's good. Did find a couple a bow fishing setup while I was at the Brass Armadillo for $18. I didn't buy it, but I'm thinking about going back and picking it up on Friday. Hopefully, it's still there. And I have a feeling that that big giant pot I found is going to end up in somebody's yard as a planter, unfortunately. Oh, I actually have spare batteries in my backpack at all times. I bought a big pack of them. Um, I mean, whenever I need it, I just pop it on, and it's there. And like I said earlier, Ian picked up a military flashlight, the kind that's bent at the top, and it was working for a while. Then it just stopped, even though he put fresh batteries in it. But I don't know. Okay, Deb, I did not know that. Thank you for letting me know. Um, we never tried growing tomatoes at our when we had our big garden in Newton. We did things like green beans. We did some cantaloupe. We did cucumbers, and we tried doing carrots. That didn't work out. We tried doing potatoes. That didn't work out. Pumpkins. We did awesome on the pumpkins. So tomatoes is a new one for us. We're doing our best. Like I said, I really like this one, Cliff. I use it almost every day, if not more. Thank you, Cliff. You're most awesome and amazing brother. Um, I know you, Cliff, and I were talking to Johnny Harper earlier and missed the guy. I'm not sure if things are ever going to work out for him, but I hope they do. I miss talking to him. I miss seeing him. Maybe one of these days he'll pop back up in my lives. Uh, Not sure what else I have other than discussing the lamps that I found at True Value. Let me see if I can. Yeah, I'm going to check something. See if they have anything on their website that I've. Nope. I'm looking on their main website. They don't have any. But Well, I'm looking up something, so bear with me here. Hopefully they're still there, Cliff. If you can pick up some, they always work. I mean, the True Value here actually had extra frosted globes that I'm thinking about coming back and trying to pick up, see if it would fit with that other one and help it put out some more light. They had 4 different colors of the ultra pure oil, lamp oil. They had red, green, blue, and clear. I'm a fan of the clear, so they didn't have it by the gallon, unfortunately. But I did happen to find in their paint section denatured alcohol, which I use for my little alcohol stove. They had it by the gallon for like 22 for a gallon of it. So that's actually pretty cool. I might go back and pick that up because that was always cool. We almost picked up a cat, surprisingly enough. They had a cat running around in the place. And then we were looking through all that stuff there. They actually had a pretty good selection of items considering. Not a lot of camping stuff, unfortunately, but I didn't get a chance to look around too well. They did have some handles that I was looking for rehafting my hatchet, but who knows? It gives me a reason to go back. Nope, I don't see what I'm looking for. Okay. The ones we found were had the oil lanterns we were looking at before had a bracket it snaps into, so you can carry it or you can just have it on the anchor point in the wall, which is really really nice. I've seen some fancier ones out there, but let's see. Come on, where is it? Is there anything else? There's some stuff similar, but I don't see pictures of what I'm looking for. Hopefully they would have had it. So what did you? Oh, did you actually stop in there, Cliff, or did you actually just drive by? Oh, you just drove by. Okay, sorry, I didn't read that well enough. Sorry about that. Um, yeah, I'm getting amped up. Actually, I should show you. I gotta get my link. Be right back. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna try something a little bit different here. I'm gonna try something, folks. I'm sorry for not being on camera too well. I was attempting something. Wish my computer had a back camera, but it doesn't. I was just hooking up my lamps. Give me a second. These are the two lamps that I have. This one here is the one with the frosted glass. And this one over here, oops, sorry, there is the clear glass one. And the clear glass one doesn't put as much light as the frosted glass one, surprisingly enough. Even though the clear glass one is much bigger. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. I got the proper oil in it. I put the proper wick height. It just doesn't put out the light. Ooh, excuse me. Turn off some lights here. Trying something different. Going dark. Might be too much. I don't want to put that light on. That's too bright. I could always put this light on. Yeah, like that. Nah. Or like that. Okay. Yeah, I don't have a lot of light going on right now. It's just the light from my computer. Trying something a little different. I mean, usually when I have this thing on, it's like really, really bright. So, yeah, I got it turned down, I guess. It needs a new battery. So, if anybody's still here, please let me know. I feel like I'm talking to myself, which is probably wouldn't be the first time. My light is not putting out a lot of light up there, but on the mantle it is. I mean, as you guys can see, the one over there is, that's the clear glass bigger one right there. And that one over there is the smaller frosted glass one. Okay, cool. Boing. I'm going to see if I can get that one to go brighter, because, it should be a lot brighter than it should. I turned up the flame quite a bit. Hopefully, let's see. I'm going to show you guys now the difference. Yeah, I turned that one up really high, but it still doesn't put up a lot of light. The other one, still brighter. Yeah, it can be. I think I'm just going to put Jenny's light back on so we can see better. That's a little bit better lighting anyway. That way I'm not so in the dark. Like I said, I'm going to try to pick up a new frosted globe for the other one. One on the left. And hopefully it'll brighten up the room. We're thinking about getting a couple of the other oil lamps that we saw for like $28 a piece. Just keep on buying them till we can't buy any more, and just put them around the house. Yeah, the frosted one does light better. I think it diffuses the light or something. So, like I said, I'm gonna try to pick up another frosted globe for the one on the left side of our mantle, and hopefully It will help with the lighting situation here in the house. Because when the power went out last week, it didn't help as much as I thought it would. But the little one, the ceramic oil lamp, worked better. And I would not have thought that, since the one on the left is more of an antique style, and the one on the right is the frosted kind of artsy kind. Surprising. So hopefully, oh man, that's good wax. So what's new with you guys? Anybody else got any oil lamps that they work with? And what kind of oil do you guys prefer? Jenny picked up some hurricane lanterns last week for our rendezvous setup. Picked up 2 new ones, but she could not find the ultra pure oil that we normally use. So she ended up buying a gallon of kerosene. I'm not too keen on kerosene. No pun or rhyme intended. It just, I wasn't really happy with the way it worked. And the fact is, the smell was horrendous as well. I don't know how people even heated their houses with kerosene, with that kind of thing. Anybody's got any opinions? Let me know. I'd like to find out. The more you know. Okay, I just went and blew those out because the one on the left wasn't working as well, and it was dying. The oil that we use is ultra pure. Give me a second here. And I guess you could get some clean heat lamp oil or some other stuff, but I like Lamplight Ultra Pure. I don't know if they have it in. Oh, I found some other stuff that might work. Sterno has 1 gallon clear smokeless liquid candle paraffin lamp oil. It seems a little pricey, but I don't know. I like the stuff that's smokeless and stuff like that. Let's see if I can find some better stuff here. I'm not sure if they come in gallon versions of that or not. I'm looking. Well, it comes in 32-ounce bottles. That's about it. You can see them on Amazon for that price. I'm sure they got them on different, sites and stuff, but I've never seen anything bigger than 32-ounce bottles. I had some reflector. We usually have a lot of candle holders that have the mirror reflectors, but we can't, with the wall situation being as what that is here, we can't add a lot of candles to things. So we've been trying to use a lot of the mantle and wood spaces for lanterns, the oil lanterns throughout the house. That way, we could still use the lamps we have and not having to worry about mounting anything in the walls. We do have some. I actually have some plans. If I get the lamps that I was telling you about, I was actually going to mount one on this corner here and that corner on that side right over there, where the normally you would put the curtains up there. I wouldn't mind putting one here and and one there too, but that's a little bit overkill. And on this side, I'm not sure you can see that mirror. That window right here, there's a little centerpiece next to the air conditioner. I want to put one right there. That would give us more light here. And I don't want to put any over by the door because of the curtains and such, because we don't really have anything behind it here. Though, surprisingly enough, behind this wall right here, there's a window you can't see that got covered up. Well, I was glad to hear it, Deb. Yeah, I've seen those. I do a lot of SEA camping myself. I mean, Lily's War is just amazing. Love that place. Even though it rained, it was still good. Did my best shooting there years ago. But I don't know. I mean, I've seen the sterno on eBay, Cliff. I don't know much about it. I mean, I'm looking at, like I said, it's just so weird. I mean, trying to find the large lamp oil other than eBay. I didn't even know Sternal made liquid lamp oil. I'm looking at it right now. It 1 gallon smokeless liquid paraffin lamp oil. Okay. I have to pick some of that up. 23 bucks with Prime for a gallon. That's got to try that. If that works, I might end up going with that. There's no Shamrock Foods here, Cliff. We have Fairway, we have Hy-Vee, we have Walmart, we have Aldi's, but no Shamrocks. Oh, there's also there's a Price something or other. I can't remember what it's called because I don't go there. I've seen those, Cecilia. They seem to work. Yeah, I've seen that. That's what Cliff makes his own version of those. We have a lot of the oil lamps. We also have a lot of candle lamps. You can't see them from here, but right above our bookcase, built-in bookcase, we have 4 different candle lanterns just sitting there. They're not for aesthetics. They're actually, we use everything we have. Yes, we have Menards. We have Lowe's. We also have Home Depot. There's actually a Home Depot near my work. And we have a True Value here in town. And that was the first time I've actually gotten to, I've been meaning to go in there until I got a chance to go in there today, and it was actually pretty nice. Found some really good deals. Okay, Cliff. You just can't stay away. You're hooked. And there you are. And you're all freshly shaved and everything.
Yeah, I lazy man shaved. I still got to shave the rest of it. I look like a fuzzy mushroom. I still got to get rid of all this.
You look like you lost 10 years.
Dude, I'm telling you, every time I shave, I freaking look like I'm 12 or like 20.
I mean, when I shave, I look a lot younger too.
All right, so for those of you, since we're talking lamps, these are the little ones that I like to make.
But the only thing I have an issue with those, Cliff, is the safety issue.
What safety issue?
Open flame.
You get an open flame with a standard oil lamp regardless. Even if it's covered with glass, it's still an open flame. If it falls over...
The flame's enclosed with the globe at the very least.
Still an open flame. Yeah, these ones are just your standard, like you would find at like little restaurants. They usually have these little oiled things, and they usually have the little Schaefer glass thingy over them. But
hey, Bruno,
yeah, essentially all I do, folks, is I just get one of these, and I'll just drill a hole slightly bigger than the
pear jar?
Yes, it is.
I hope you enjoyed the pears that those came in.
I don't even eat pears. I got this from work. One of my coworkers was eating these things and had like 3 of these jars. And I took the jars, and because they weren't going to do anything, they just tossed them anyway. So
yeah, those are the nice. Yeah, I like the globes on those.
I like that. It's got like this weird cross barrel texture on it. You can actually see the texture.
I've seen those. Yeah, those are actually pretty cool. And it's a really good design for what you got.
What really gets me are the little like fake glass handles. You see that one right there?
It comes in handy for what you're doing, technically.
Well, I mean, if you're holding it, yeah, it's like a perfect grip for it when you're holding it, so it doesn't slip out because peach juice is slippery AF. Yeah.
If you could find a way to make it like maybe a reflector on it or something to help, enclose the wick a bit for safety issues.
What you can do is you can get a piece of
light a little bit more, No,
you can just cut the top of a can and then cut the bottom off of a can and just cut a hole right in the middle, and then just slip it on there and just hold it on with like a piece of wire or something like a twist tie.
What about a hose clamp?
Well, you could do it with a hose clamp, but you're gonna be spending $4 on a hose clamp big enough to stick on that.
Who said you had to buy? You can find them in secondhand stores, really, like next to nothing, or find them on the ground.
That depends on where you go.
Yeah.
But usually everybody's got twist ties. You can usually stick a twist tie on there. You can actually, honestly, if you really want to do it, you can just do it with a piece of rubber band.
Yeah, you can do that.
Because the rubber band, as low as that thing will get, that rubber band won't get hot.
No, I mean, I would think something like what you got set up would probably be good for like cooking and stuff, maybe.
No, it's the flame is too direct. You never want to burn on something like that. You'll end up burning directly in the center of whatever you're cooking.
No, what I was thinking, if you put it on a like, remember the old big tin coffee cans?
Yeah, the number 10 coffee cans.
Oh yeah, put them in there, little open with airflow, obviously, and invert it upside down. For the bottom is actually the top, and you can use that as like a heating source for cooking. It wouldn't maybe do much except maybe warm up some beans or something, but it's an idea.
Yeah, you can essentially if you really, really wanted to, but if you have to rely on using an oil lamp to cook, you are definitely in dire straits.
Pretty much, yeah. But the thing is, you can make oil out of a lot of different things, including birch bark oil. You can make birch bark oil by just heating up the bark just like you would for making char cloth.
Hey, Bruno, how's it going? Long time no see.
I said that earlier.
I missed it. I might have been doing something.
Welcome back. Hey, Grace. You're not late. They just one of those weird things. No, here's that flint I picked up,
Oh, that's a nice piece.
and here's another piece. This one here is like translucent as all get out. I have not.
Yeah, I have
tested
one
it
like
yet.
that.
Huh?
I have one similar to that in one of my fire kits.
This one here or this one here?
The clear one. Actually, I
Clear
actually
one?
have a fire kit right here.
I haven't tested this one yet, but excuse me.
I think it's this one. It's either this one or my other one. I got like 3 of these things. I just randomly have them everywhere. Oh my god, I can't get it open. There we go. I got it like wedged.
I know. 15 minutes for you. I mean, we're still going. I started late.
Yeah,
I've only been on for about an hour and a half.
I've got that same
that's
like
actually-
trend.
Yeah. This one here is actually a clear. I mean, where did I do with my? Must have put it on the floor.
There, Colin.
Yeah, mine's that way. This one piece right here. It's really translucent, the entire thing.
Well, that
And-
thing's actually. Woo! I screwed up the focus on my camera.
I did the same thing. I did the same
Let's try to
thing
fix
earlier.
this. That I was not expecting.
I wasn't expecting that either when I did mine earlier. I just had my flashlight. Now I can't find it.
Ooh, you've only had it for like a week. You already lost it.
No, I mean, I just literally had it on the thing. I moved around a lot. I probably dropped it. I wish I could have done a better video at the flea market yesterday because I could have showed you guys so much more. I mean, I feel so like an idiot. Like maybe my video skills suck. No, that's not it.
They took them out straight. Well, ain't too bad, I guess.
Well, I'll find it in the morning, I'm sure.
Fan's blowing on me. Blowing up my skirt. Oh, I got a fan.
Hey,
on the-
Rob, how you doing? Price
Hello.
Choppers, yes. Price Choppers is the other places. We don't have a Shamrock here.
It's kind of. That sucks because if you had a Shamrock, you could get that lamp oil. It's like $15 a gallon. It's cheaper than 22. That's for sure.
Well, I mean, I didn't even know about Cernal paraffin oil or anything like that until just now. So I've only used the ultra pure stuff. But the beeswax I picked up,
Yeah, that's a nice chunk.
$1.
Good. That thing's hardly even been used.
It's never been used. Brand new. I just took off the wrapping just right a few minutes ago.
Oh wow.
And this one's actually a lot softer than the other one I have. So this is going to be really good for my bowstrings and stuff. They had a ton of different survival items and bushcraft items and prepping items and all that stuff there. They even had a blacksmith, which was really nice. A functioning blacksmith shop.
Wow.
The thing that Ian and I are kind of torqued at, we found a forge for $100.
Coal or propane?
Coal.
Okay, that's you'll go through a lot of coal on that.
Well, you can use charcoal, and lump charcoal works really well, like cowboy lump charcoal.
Yeah, but that stuff burns really fast.
But lump charcoal works better than just regular plain charcoal. And a lot of blacksmiths I know use it. Those who can't get coal.
Yeah, Evan.
Unfortunately, most people don't realize what's the one underground ground resource Iowa has that most people don't know about.
Corn.
No. Underground.
Corn.
Coal.
Corn.
We also have natural gas, which goes along with coal. But yeah,
That's because y'all eat all that corn.
yeah. We'll just blow the gas your way there, Cliff. Hey, Evan, thank you for coming.
It'll never make it my way because Texas blows and Arizona sucks. So it'll go over that way.
And then New Mexico enjoys it.
We enjoy the nice hot weather. That's what we enjoy. And getting sunburned outside after 10 minutes.
Oh, I bet. I might have left it outside on the porch when I was putting more soil into the plant.
Go check.
I'll be right back.
Our host is wandering off because he's looking for his flashlight.
Hey, you got me that flashlight.
$20 flashlight. Actually, I think those ones are like 25 or 30. I'd have to Google it, but I'm too lazy.
No, it's not out there.
I think that's the I3T
I dropped it like 3 times.
EOS.
Let's see, is that it? Oh, that's not it. That's my fishing pole. Oh, okay. So, where did I put it in my thing? I'll be right back. I was getting my flashlight.
I think it was I3T. Yeah, $20. Or $30 if you actually get it from the Amazon store. Oh, that's the i5. Yeah, so about $20 for those lights, but can't go wrong with that thing. Runs on, I think it's a AA or a AAA. Can't remember. AAA. And it's a bright little flashlight for something that runs on an uber tiny battery.
I know, I just set it down and I just put it was any
Probably
closer.
rolled under the chair.
No, I set it next to something and it blended in.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah, I found it. It was sitting
Okay.
next to this box in the dark and it kind of blended in.
Oh, yeah.
But I got it. I know I set it aside. I just can't remember where. That's not bad. The person who would actually know about the Abu Garcia would probably be JV.
JV. No, that's normally, if that's the bait caster, yeah, that's normally like $60 to $75 for a bait caster. We're getting that brand new for $30 in the box.
Let me do some real quick checking, Bruno, but I think
Mine over here. Let's see. If I'm not mistaken, I should be right on that one. Phone, are you really going to be this stubborn today? I'm tired of this. Just work.
Oh yeah. Okay. I'm going to show you guys a quick map of the coal mines in Iowa here. This is just a basic one for those people who didn't know. All the little places there are all coal mines.
You can get it for $5 on Wish.
What?
But you get it in like 3 months.
What?
The reel. Yeah, they're about $60 normally.
It's a nice find, Evan. That's true. But Cliff, look at all those. Those are all coal here in Iowa.
The squares and the white lines.
Okay, the purple it is, and the light green. Let's see if I can. All those little axes are all coal mines. All the different colors. All
Yeah, it looks like I'm looking at the Fallout 76 map.
It does. The ones in yellow are the known locations. And the green ones are surface mines. So, things you didn't know about Iowa. I did get a couple of items off of Wish that I actually had no issues with. I actually got my my wood gas stove and my alcohol stove from the Wish, and I have had no issues with either one.
Alcohol stove. His alcoholic stove. Jesus. I went from like 80 degrees within a week. Now I'm down to like 60.
It's 58 here.
I got 63 right now, and it's almost 10 o'clock.
Yeah, it's 10:52 here, and it's 58, which is really surprising since last week it was a lot warmer.
Ooh, our high tomorrow is going to be 77 degrees. Looks like I'm getting my hot weather back. 79 tomorrow, 81 on Tuesday. Gotta love the freaking
Next weekend
heat.
is we're going on Sunday to go to a Renaissance fair.
Man, low
So,
50s all week.
Hopefully, I'm going to take my mask that I got from Jenny and Ian to get adjusted there. See if they find one of the leather workers to adjust the brow and the cheek bones. What do you think? This way, I look less like the Green Hornet and more like Green Arrow.
Yeah, I think you just kind of got to know where to look on Wish and
Well, it depends on
really
what
read the description.
It's kind of hard to mess up a alcohol stove. Really, it is. Because it's basically just stamped out. And the wood gas stove is a knockoff of a knockoff of a knockoff. But the not technology, but the design is sound. And it does work.
Yeah, the wood gas stoves, most of that design was actually designed by a dude that lived in Alaska. And then everyone else just
Solo,
kind of stole his design. Huh?
It's Solo, wasn't it?
No, Solo's the knockoff.
Oh, Solo's the knockoff. Okay. This is a knockoff Solo stove because mine is I forgot what brand mine was. But it still works really well.
Yeah, oh my
yes,
God.
Bruno, I'm going to the Iowa Renaissance Fair next weekend. On Sunday, I can't go on Monday because Saturday because I have to work a half a day, and it wouldn't be worth my time to drive up for a half a day and waste my time. So I'm just going to go on Sunday where I can be there all day and hang out and all that kind of stuff.
So now that my brain decided to just randomly work, the original wood gas stove was made by Bush Buddy.
Yeah, I remember the Bush Buddy. Didn't you say you had one?
Yeah, I have one. It's they're $110 wood gas stoves, but they are machined absolutely perfect. The thing weighs virtually nothing. But
mine's not that big. Mine's like this big. I mean, when it's all together, it's like that tall.
Yeah, mine's not that big at all either.
But only thing I have issue with is that it doesn't have a lot of stability on the top. Mine's actually shorter than that.
That's because yours is a knockoff.
Yeah.
So Bush Buddy was, if you actually look up like when Bush Buddy made all their stuff, that guy started a long time ago, long before these wood gas stoves were part of camping gear. Solo Stove got a hold of the blueprints or probably one of the stoves itself. Later, Deb, re-engineered it.
Bruno is my friend Mike, who gave me the tomato plant.
Oh, hey, Mike. Oh, man, this thing is... You need to actually clean this every now and then. This thing's dusty as all hell.
I didn't realize that was you. I've seen you in here a couple times. I didn't realize that was you, Mike.
Now we know.
Mike's a really good photographer, by the way.
That is the one thing you will get with the wood gas stoves is the absolute lack of stability on the top. But for the most part, you're not trying to sit there with a 12-inch cast iron skillet to cook on this.
Right. But then again, I don't use the wood gas stove with a cast iron skillet, though.
That's
I do like the top portion of it, though.
Oh, I love the top portion on this.
You can tell redesigning mine, but I don't like the way because mine has a little things that flip in and out.
Oh yeah, that's definitely the knockoff.
But I want to see about adding something different, maybe a wire or something. I don't know, something a crisscross pattern on the top, maybe.
Well, here's the funny thing: you can actually just use this top of the pot stand, and just set it on a rock and burn in the inside too.
Or you can put an alcohol stove underneath there.
Yeah,
it'd probably work really well for that.
Oh yeah, because I mean, dude, it's already got all the airflow. You've got the whole front end is cut off right here. Like that's just gone.
Right, that's for be able to load up. Yeah.
Yeah, feeding it, but
that's one thing mine doesn't have. That's which is your that's a better design on that.
That's the inside of it.
Yeah, that portion, mine's 2 pieces, not 1 piece. Is
I hear
yours
something in there.
come out or no?
Huh?
Does that centerpiece in the bottom come out?
No.
Mine does. Mine's in
It's
3 pieces. 4 pieces.
It's actually part of their little wires that are actually folded over into the holes.
Okay, so it's actually all 1 piece.
Yeah, okay. And then it's machine rolled on the edge. So that whole inner piece, this is all 1 piece, and then that's just machine rolled onto.
It's got the holes on just underneath the lip, right? On the inside.
Yeah, holes just on the underside right there.
That's where the wood gas comes out. Yep.
And then you've got these are actually the external breather holes down here, so it actually gets the airflow up under it. And then I don't know, it's weird. I'd love to take one of these apart, but I'm not going to because this thing is wicked expensive.
You're not taking mine apart.
No, I'm not taking this apart either. I'm not, dude. I don't want to like ruin my thing. Hi, that's what was in there.
I mean, we could look up Wish and see what the wood gas stoves are going for now.
A lot, probably.
I don't know.
Mine doesn't make any noise when it's in my pot because I got a piece of jeans in there, and I just kind of wedge it in there, and that sits in there tight, like super tight.
Okay, $27 is what one I've got.
Jesus, that's expensive. Well, actually, not really for a cheap knockoff.
Here, I'll show you.
I got dust and charcoal everywhere now.
That's like mine.
That's the
Mine wasn't that expensive when I bought it. I bought mine a while ago, but
yeah, that's definitely that's like a 3rd, 4th generation knockoff.
But mine was a different, like Wahoo, I think is what they used to call it, or something like that.
Hey, Drops, how's it going? Oh, I was wondering why this thing wouldn't close the stupid handle.
Here's one. Okay, here's one a lot like what you got.
Yep.
I mean, the design is very similar, and they only want 30 for it.
Yeah, I'll stick with mine.
The only thing different is look at the pieces it comes in.
Yeah, see, that's the problem. You lose 1 piece in your SOL.
Well, the thing is, I mean, mine is actually a lot like this one because it has all these 3 main pieces are the same. This piece here is different.
Well, that secondary, that 3rd ring with all the holes in the bottom.
That's
one? Actually, yeah, that one's actually designed for a alcohol stove.
No, this one, yeah, but you also that's your ash catch too.
Yeah, I think if you put it in there backwards, it'll work as your thing.
I might actually purchase one like this, just because I like the design, the top portion better, and I can just upgrade to give this one, the other one, to my son. It's not bad though. Design works. And that's a alcohol stove. Oh, here's something different. That's different. Oh, it's got a handle.
Comes with its own freaking barbecue screen.
Yeah, and it's got different. Oh, look, you get that. That's a Type AS. That's a little Luxia. Let's see. There's that one, and there's the large. There's a large version of that. You get all different kinds here.
Oh yeah, that's the knockoff, the Lixada knockoff of the.
Here's another one.
Firebox stove.
This one here is a different design. Look at
that. Rob, what are you talking about? He just keeps saying, "Put it on, put it on."
Oh, the mask. He wants me to put the mask on. Oh, give me a moment here. The mask, I got to adjust it because I'm going to get it fixed up for before Halloween. But this is what it looks like.
Oh, I'm like dying for Halloween. I don't even want to do anything for it.
Not even the Mao's, Halloween thing.
I don't think Mal's going to do it this year.
I feel like the Green Hornet.
No, Batman.
No,
Just kidding.
hey, Green Hornet was actually on Batman. Thank you very much. Him and
So was
Bruce
the Green
Lee.
Goblin.
I thought that was cool. A product review. The Renaissance Fair or what?
No, just like random stuff you buy off of the thing.
I need to know which one you're talking about. I need a clarification.
I've actually been waiting to do a review on something, or just like kind of like my own take on a guy that I normally watch every once in a while. He does a lot of first look set survival kits, first aid kits, random. And no, it's not Luke.
I was getting ready to ask you if that was Luke.
No,
Luke is good though.
Luke is brutal. He is brutally honest. I'll give him that.
Okay, actually, one of the stuff that he did a review on was the same commando tent that I got, but I do not take what I get at face value. I waterproofed the seams. I re-waterproofed the entire thing. I did some adjustments to it to make it better, but I did, that's the only thing I did. Because you don't just buy a brand new product and just put it out in the rain and hope for the best.
I have.
Did it work?
And I've survived and not gotten wet.
Well, that's pretty good then.
But then again, that's what happens when you buy a $200 tent from REI.
Well, yeah. Well, did you actually buy it or did you win it?
No, I actually bought that tent.
Because usually, last time you got something from REI, you won it.
No, most of the stuff I get from REI, I buy.
Okay,
the stuff that I've won, you can actually buy at REI.
I've got my stove. I've used it several times during backpacking. Grace, I never thought to do a review on it because it's just something I've always used. It's one of the reasons why I also use an alcohol stove in conjunction with it, because of some places don't allow wood fires, where alcohol stoves work great in conjunction, and there's a lot less gas. But the alcohol stove does take longer to cook. I will let you know. But twigs, wood gas,
twice as long usually.
Yeah. It also
unless you have a good one.
Okay.
If you have like a Trangia, you can do it. You can cook most things in about 5-6 minutes.
Mine's a Trangia knockoff, but it's still a knockoff. It's still a Trangia.
I have an actual Trangia.
I've seen the wood. I don't like canister stoves drops at all, because you have to carry the canisters in and out. And with my alcohol stove, I carry the alcohol in. If there's twigs there, I can use those. But I don't want to have to carry an empty canister around with me after I'm done with it. And also, I don't like the noise it makes either.
Those canisters don't weigh nothing when they're empty. They weigh about as much as.
But they take up space in your bag.
That they do, but that's why most people, when they make their mess kits, they compensate for that. That's why they usually have slightly bigger mess kits.
Well, that's why I do the one I use. But I will try to do a review on my stoves best I can. I have seen people do whole different reviews on all the Trangia type alcohol stoves. Something wrong with the rest?
So many knockoffs of the Trangia.
Yeah, mine is a Chinese knockoff, and I got them off of Wish, and they're fine. They're not 100%, but they still work.
I can't even get mine. It's buried under my bed.
But I did find a gallon of denatured alcohol for $22. They're at the True Value that I've never seen before.
Oh, nice.
Well, I can understand that, Drops. Like I said, those rocket stoves and those little, what do they call it?
Yeah, rocket stoves.
Well, okay, I'll show you.
Or you're talking about the. Oh my god.
The stove right here.
Like these things.
Give me a second. Let me close this out.
Yeah, I have that. Yeah, like these ones.
Well, the one he was showing me was a lot smaller, but
Well, this is the $20 one you can get at like Walmart. This thing actually, dude, this thing will heat water in like 2 minutes.
Yeah, I still like having to carry an extra canister if I don't have to. But everybody's different. Everybody has their preferences.
Yeah, if I'm going to build a rocket stove out in the bush, I'm just going to dig a hole.
I was wondering with a proper
Freaking rocket stove, I'm just going to go dig a Dakota fire pit.
No, I had an idea about those rocket stoves, Cliff.
Huh.
Could you take one of those rocket stoves, put it on a model boat? Could you make it like a little jet-powered boat out of it?
No. Physically impossible unless you have some sort of turbine that'll run the heat through there and compress it.
It is a jet, technically.
Yeah, but you don't actually get any like thrust off of it.
Well, I mean, like the one for that he was showing, the little stove right there next to the carabiner.
Yeah, I have stoves. I have one like that, and it actually everything it goes like this, and then everything folds to one side, and the legs come down, and then you can stick it in a. I have it somewhere. I just don't know where I put it. It's in one of my kits somewhere.
Well, I mean,
but this was going to be one of the kits I've been waiting to do like a review on, and the only reason why I did it, and you're going to get a kick out of this, Colin, is because it says this.
One wolf?
No, lone wolf.
Lone wolf? What's it say underneath it?
One person date survival kit.
That's going to be interesting. Where'd you get that at?
Walmart. It was like $20.
Oh, wow.
Or 20.
Yes, I know. I'm going to be up a little later because I did have a late 2-hour nap, Cecilia.
It expires in 2025.
Well, I actually like my little $7 first aid kit I got from Walmart.
Dude, they got some really good ones. I don't know why. They're like cheapo first aid kits are like jam packed with band-aids.
Well, the little orange one's about that big.
Yeah.
I showed you got that one. It's got the colonial silver in it. You don't see ones with that anymore.
Yeah, I got my parents' one. It was a little tiny one. It was like $5. It's it's in a little like soft pouch.
Right.
But that thing had like 6 large band-aids, like 10 small band-aids. It came with a pair of folding scissors.
Oh wow. It
came with like 6x6 compressed gauze pad.
Well, let me go get mine and I'll show you.
It came with like a pack of antibiotic ointment, 2 handy wipes, and some I think like a burn gel or something. I'm not behind in the comments. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm like straight caught up on the comments. Rob. Y'all got to remember, there is a delay between StreamYard and YouTube. Yeah, see, that's what I hate about Walmart. I've gone to 3 different Walmarts in my state alone, and each one has completely different stuff.
It depends on the location, but here's the one I got. It's
No, I've been to 3 Walmarts in my state within 30 minutes of my house.
Here's the one I got. Not that big. And it does expand a little bit.
Yeah, only when you jam it full.
I like the bag is pretty cool.
This one actually comes with its own.
It kind of opens up this way, and it's got the.
That's for damn sure.
Okay, right here it's got some sunscreens. Got some sunscreen. Right, upside down. Usually don't see that in there. And this one here is, what is this? This is burn cream.
Yep. Most first aid kits nowadays actually come with those like standard.
About this one.
Yep.
Insect protection screen. You don't see that.
Insect, yeah. I've seen some first aid kits will actually come with like a little like 1 ounce bottle of off bug spray.
Sting
relief wipes.
That's actually pretty good. I could have used that one when I got stung by that wasp last month.
That freaking mud dauber like a couple weeks ago.
Oh my god, that was a mean deal.
Carry those things with you.
Here, antibiotic ointment.
Yep. You should get 1 or 2 of those, depending on the kit.
I think I've used one already. When I got, I'm not sure if I used it when I got stung or anything, but I mean, it has a bunch of these Band-Aids.
But small ones or the little finger bandage? Okay, the normal sized.
Yeah.
They usually get like 6 to 8 of those, depending on the kit.
I got like 3 more, some more of those antibiotic wipes.
Yep.
Some butterfly enclosures.
Yeah, usually get about 6 of those too normally.
And got some more of those other ones. The colloidal silver.
Yeah, which is really weird. Don't normally see silver in the first aid kit.
And
Moleskin.
Moleskin. You don't see that come in that usually. And it's also pre-shaped too. Pre-shaped. Which really
I think mine is. I gotta through my box.
makes it a really good backpacking one, to be honest. Because you don't need a lot, just enough to get you by. And I have used a lot of Band-Aids out of this one. I'm going to replace the Band-Aids like this with the ones with the
See, ours is by the same company. That's one of those Be Smart ones also.
Yeah. I got a smaller version of what you got.
Yeah, I got an emergency blanket. I got an emergency blanket, 2 glow lights, an emergency whistle, compass, flint, striker, and whistle. That's my buckle over here.
Mm-hmm.
Then let's see, I've got an emergency disaster guide, which I've looked through. It's BS. Triangular bandage with safety pins. I got all kinds of random face mask.
We actually own a Heat Buddy. We just upgraded to the 5-gallon bottle for our Heat Buddy with the adapter kit. So that way we actually could last all night. Because when the night we were at the VU last weekend, it dipped down into the 40s while we were there. And if it wasn't for our little Heat Buddy, we would have gotten really cold at night. It was really uncomfortable, even with the wool blankets and stuff that we had. You have the big brother of mine.
No, this was actually an emergency, technically survival kit.
Mine's not that. Mine's just a first aid kit.
Yeah, yours is a first. Mine's actually labeled as a survival kit. See, like I got the big old glow sticks, 2 of them. I'm not pulling everything out. It even came with a mask, which I thought was hilarious, but at the same time,
that's not bad to have.
Makes sense considering, but it's really annoying that it wasn't vacuum sealed.
I actually went out without power for an hour and a half last week, Drops. During my live, my power went down.
I got a generic shitty emergency blanket.
Now, only thing I could think of we could use that would probably be for like a reflector stove, maybe.
Take this big old freaking triangular bandage.
Those are always good. I like using those for bandanas.
Then this is all I got for 4 Band-Aids. 4.
Okay. I can help you build a better first aid kit.
Dude, I've got better crap in my wallet. Like, and then here's my water, and then like the 1 ration bar that they give me is basically just a fat granola bar.
I did when I was at the True Value the other day. I was looking at the replacement tubes that I'm going to use to replace the tubes for my my Kynoden hiker. I noticed my tubes need replaced.
Yeah, just use standard surgical tubing.
Yeah, I was going to go down there and pick up some new tubes for that. To make sure they're the right length and everything, the right size. I don't want to get the wrong ones. I don't have anything like that, Drops. I'm making do with what I can find. I got a lot of oil lamps, though. And they worked out really well last week.
Yeah, this is my sad emergency guide. Everything in here I already know, so it's like...
Well, for those people who are in the Iowa area, I will be going to the Iowa Renaissance Fair, which is in the middle of Amana next Sunday. So if you can be there, I'll be there. Come and hang out.
Something about the middle of a banana?
No, middle Amana. You know, Amana radar ranges where they used to build the dang things.
Oh.
Yeah, they were.
But you said the middle of a banana, and I'm like, what the heck? Why would you go to the middle of a
Well, the reason
banana?
why I say middle Amana because there's East Amana, West Amana, North and South Amana, and Middle Amana. That's their names.
Gotcha. I'm almost tempted to test out this blanket just to see if it's actually useful.
What would you use it for?
Sleeping at night? Doy.
We could do like they did on Dual Survival and make a balloon out of it.
Oh my god. That took freaking Cody and what's his name forever to make that stupid thing.
It worked. Sort of.
Well, it only worked because they knew how to make pine pitch glue.
I know how to make pine pitch glue.
I'm not going to waste my time making
little bit
pine
of
pitch
ash.
glue.
It's not that difficult. Drops, I carry a telescopic fishing rod with me wherever I go.
This kit sucks to get back in here, by the way.
Well, I'm sure.
I got it in the first time. Now I moved everything.
Oh, there is one thing that Grace said that we should add to the kits. Benadryl.
Bandage? What?
Benadryl.
Oh, Benadryls? I got a whole bottle of those in my car.
Benadryl is okay, but Benadryl knocks me out cold. So
I can take like 3 of those and still stay awake.
I take one and I'm out for 2 days. So I can't take any Benadryl.
Yeah, see what Drop said. Basically, use the Mylar blankets as a heat reflector, so you basically can make a super shelter if you have enough trash bags.
Right.
Which, shockingly, I actually do in my messenger bag. I have 2 55-gallon trash bags in there.
I don't have any of the trash compactor bags yet. I'll probably add those later on. I want to get one for a liner for my backpack, just to say I have it, even though it's got a cover and all that's supposed to be waterproof and everything. But that'll be on my list. I just looked, Rob. I did not see where you said that.
What's Rob talking about?
I have no idea. But Grace said the lamp in my background looks like a palm tree. This one right here. This is an old antique brass lamp that's adjustable.
Yeah, you usually find those in old people's houses.
Hey, guess how much I paid for that?
$2.
Free.
Yeah, free 99 is always a good price.
Free is always good, yes.
Yeah, free 99.
Benadryl, I mean, I didn't have any all the time. I think I got a scar still.
If you get stung by 5 hornets.
Yeah, right here. I'm not sure if you guys can see that scar right there.
Yeah.
That's where I got stung.
Yeah, if you get stung by 5 hornets, you better hope that you're not allergic.
Paracord.
You will go into anaphylactic shock and die right there.
It's a new Flint, actually. So I can't wait to try these out. Now, everybody was actually kind of jealous of my Hudson Bay tobacco tin and all that stuff, my setup I had. I took it out when I was there at the VU. And I didn't get a chance to do a demonstration like I wanted to. And I would have brought my bowstring making kit. But I forgot. I grabbed everything else but my new bowstring maker because I realized I had forgotten to write down the numbers of what sizes I needed for bowstrings on it yet. I need to get a gel pen to write that down properly.
Just put a piece of tape on there and write on the tape.
No, I don't want to do tape because, I mean, I do know one measurement. I just happen to have it right here. Hey.
Mike, have you ever seen an empty field? That's pretty much what a fairground is going to look like without trees.
No. Well, the place where we were at, I've been to Amana earlier this year, Mike. But the thing is, when the derecho went through, it leveled a lot of trees, especially at the fairgrounds.
Ooh.
When we say
Speaking
fairgrounds,
of-
we're not talking like state fairgrounds or anything else. This is the
Yeah,
Renaissance.
Renaissance fairs.
Yeah.
I
And
know what you're talking about.
this
I'm not-
size right here is a 74-inch bowstring. And I need to label each hole with the proper size.
Yeah, folks, he has to label the holes.
That's why I wanted
That's
to
a
get.
whole lot of work.
Well, that's where I can make the right size bowstring for the right bow.
Yes.
That's why I'm going to get a gel pen and just write down the side right here.
Good night, Cecilia. Take care. Thank you for
Well,
joining us
Cecilia,
tonight.
thank you for coming.
Wiggly, 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 wiggle.
We're going to go. Love you.
What up, Triple C? How's it going,
Hey,
Chris?
thank you for coming.
I seen him. Who did I see him over on? Oh, I seen him over. I think I seen him on. God, was it Gray's live stream yesterday? I think I seen him over there.
I have
Well,
not yet had a
rummaging
chance to
around.
use this, so I'm planning on making a good bowstring with that. Oh, I know what I could do my first one for.
Gary
I gotta
Coleman.
get me some paracord and actually do the paracord bowstring properly.
Didn't you make one for Tyler so he can fix his bow? Was it North?
No.
It was North?
His
I
his
thought I
bow,
seen him on Gray's for some reason. Maybe it was
his
North.
bow is a compound, and his just needs the cable needs reconnected. And
Yeah, he's probably already done
needs
that.
a compound press, which I do not have. His string is still intact. It just came undone.
You need a compound bow compress? This is you freaking use a ratchet strap.
That's out of my area of expertise. So I don't
No,
do
you
that
just
myself.
literally can just use a ratchet strap to suck it down enough to where you can get the string up and over the cantilevers.
When does he just take it up to Mark? Because that's what he used to do for a living.
He's a long drive from Mark.
Yeah, but he'd get his bow fixed.
Could. Faster just to take it to an actual shop and have them do it.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm going to get a piece of the small section, a small hank of paracord from Walmart, take out the inner strands, and use the inner strands to make the bowstring.
Don't just get any random crappy paracord from Walmart. I've already learned my lesson. If you're going to buy something, buy the Night Eyes paracord.
Okay. What lengths can you get them in? I don't need to buy a whole bunch. I just want to buy just enough.
Dude, they're like super cheap regardless. You can get like 100 feet for like $10.
I don't need 100 feet though.
You can put it in all your kits or give it to Ian. Let him play with it.
Because I want to measure out the proper length I need to make the bowstrings, and twist them, wax them up the proper way.
If you had a Cabela's or like a Sportsman's Warehouse, you can get
We
shorter
have a
lengths.
Bass Pro.
You're not going to find shorter lengths of paracord, unfortunately, at Bass Pro.
Well, I'm going to start off with the generic Walmart brand first, and
Okay.
just see what happens, and hopefully, I will even test it on a bow and see how it works. I'll probably use my fiberglass longbow I have over here, and make a new bowstring with it. Yes, the colonies, Rob. That's where I'm going to be going next weekend. On Sunday, not Saturday, because I have to work. But when I do get that 55-pound bow strung with that string, as you guys see me make it, I'll try to do a video of me making it. I'll even put a serving string. Only thing it probably won't have is a knocking point because I'm out of knocking points at this time. But I'll give it a shot in the. I mean, I can't even shoot it. I don't have a place to shoot
Can't you technically make your own knock point with the right thread? Just run it around.
Yeah, I
a few
could,
times?
but it's not what I'm used to using. It's because I'm used to being able to adjust it if I need to. And like once I get it, because I don't crimp it, I get it crimped on to where I can slide it.
Yeah, and then when you get it to the right position, you fully crimp it.
Right. That's the way I have always done it. But I've got my server. I can make my own serving string and all that stuff. But hopefully, if I can do this right with the paracord inner strands, it might work. I mean, it might actually look like a proper bowstring too.
I want to see you try to do it with the outer strands.
You mean the casing?
Yep. 32 additional strands. is what that breaks down to.
Well, I don't want to do that. I want to do the inner strands.
That's what a lot of people will actually use for fishing line. That plastic outer casing is ridiculously strong.
I mean, I've got paracord more than, I mean, literally, I've got that small hank you gave me that I use for a zipper pull.
Oh, I forgot I sent that. That's like, I think that was like 4 or 6 feet.
6 feet might not even be enough depending on what size of bowstring. I have to measure my bow.
Oh, because 6 feet would be 72 inches or 74 inches.
Well, here, I'll show you the bow I'm talking about. I'm not sure if I ever showed you this one, but I might have.
That actually might be long enough unless your bow's like 6 feet long.
Well, this one here is a very old Paul Bunyan fiberglass longbow. I'll see if I can turn myself this way where you can actually see me a little bit
Turn it
better.
side, I was gonna say.
I can't stand up in front. Oh, crap. I'm not turning on the light. On the mess. There's the bow. I'm 5'8".
Yeah, it's pretty tall bow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you might be able to do it with 6 foot, but you'd have to take the thing apart and actually see how much I gave you.
And this one I've hunted with multiple times. It's fairly heavy. It's left and right-handed.
Yeah, because it's a central grip on there because your hand is what's going to be the shelf.
No, the shelf it's got a shelf.
Oh, it has shelves?
See?
Oh, okay. Very small shelf.
The crack happened when I was here. I'm going to think about getting some putty or something to fill that in just for aesthetics purposes, keep it from cracking anymore. But I've had no issues with this since I've owned it. It's got artificial horn knocks. And like I said, it's a straight longbow. No reflex or anything like that. I just want to try and make a new bowstring for it, and that's to be the one I practice on. But I don't need the light on anymore, so I'm going to close it out.
Gotta love when things are on dimmer switches in old houses.
Yeah, everything's on a dimmer switch here.
Well, that's the thing, dude. With older houses, like houses pre-80s, everything was on a dimmer switch.
Oh, that was just so funny. I had the flashlight on my computer. It fell off and hit my foot and turned on. I've got swords. I've got like 3 or 4 swords.
I still keep forgetting to get the big one out of the shed so I can show you.
Your sword?
Yeah, I have it's just shy of actually being a true claymore.
Well, mine's not a claymore. I've got 2. Well, here's one of them.
I also have 2 battle axes.
Here's one of mine.
Yeah, yours is just basically a long sword.
Yeah, this one's a hand and a half.
Actually, that looks 2-hand.
It's a hand. Well, it could be 2-hand. This is actually the Lord of the Rings Strider sword.
Yeah, I
actually won it on a conline contest right after the movie came out.
Oh, nice.
And this thing weighs a lot. And it's an official movie replica. Here, I'll show you. If I can get that through.
Man, I don't know if my chat is behind or if the YouTube chat is going crazy.
I'm trying to get the light to show it better, but right there.
Yep.
And I don't know how much this thing weighs, but this thing is freaking heavily.
Hey, one of these days, Colin, I'll have you handle my claymore. That stupid thing, I can hold that one-handed.
Yeah, this one's.
I can't hold it straight for very long one-handed, but that thing probably weighs about a good 8 to 10 pounds.
Yeah, this one is a Tolkien ENT. It's a licensed new line. It's handcrafted in Taiwan, but I I can carry it. I can wield this. Not a problem. I got really strong wrists. But the only thing is, I'm too short to wield it off my my side. This was
It's the ground.
This was made for wearing on a horse.
Yeah. Those aren't belt danglers.
I did do one thing with it that most people didn't think of. I switched these around. They were on this side originally, so I could wear it on my left side instead of my right side. On my right side instead of my left side. So I am left-handed. And it comes with a really nifty
little pig sticker.
I call it slicer. It's a really nice little dagger.
Yeah, that's a good weapon right there, Evan. That cold steel warhammer. Yeah, Cabela's bought out Bass Pro. It's all one company now. It's Cabela's actually bought out the
I thought it was the other way around.
Sportsman's Warehouse too.
I haven't been to Sportsman in a while.
Yeah, it's now Cabela's.
They just opened up
It's actually owned by that company
not
now.
too long ago, I think, in Des Moines. On the west side of Des Moines, I think. I've been meaning to go there, just haven't been.
Oh
man. It's just like it's got I've got to do a lot of reenacting, folks, for those people who didn't know. And a lot of my stuff crosses over a lot with what we do here. So, with the exception of the swords, mind you. I did look at the handles for my hawk that I've got at the hardware store today. They had the right handle, but what I need to make it solid was the metal spacer piece. They have them on other ones, but not the one I needed on the size I needed. So I'm thinking about buying a cheaper one handle that I won't use just to get the spacer I need. I looked all over for the spacer. I could not find it. They had the wooden spacer, and the metal spacer, but not on that particular model that I needed for the size I needed.
You just cut them down.
No, the one I needed is wider, but all the others were narrower.
Oh, you just buy two of them and stick them in there.
Yeah, but
that won't make a difference.
I want the metal spacer because that way it's not going to wiggle out because it's got the ridges on it or something.
Yeah.
Be well. Thank you for coming.
All right, Chris. Behind me back there in that little gap right there, down behind, I actually have a stage play katana.
A what?
Stage play katana.
Oh, stage steel?
Yeah, stage steel, the ones with the rounded edges, so you can actually do like stage play fighting.
There is a sword. They call it a battle ready stage steel. Give me a second.
While you're looking for that, I'm gonna get it out. And yeah, mine is actually a Renaissance. I actually got this thing at the Renaissance fair. It was like $200 when I bought it. My sheath is actually shrank a little because everything on here is leather. And my sheath is actually interchangeable too, so I can actually flip this around to whatever side I want it on.
Well, the one I like is very similar to the one I used to have when I was younger, before it got stolen, was this one. Give me a second, I'll show it to you. Oh, that's pretty cool.
I love this thing. I've had to clean it a few times to get the rust off of it, but
that's what you're supposed to do. Keep it clean. Here's the one I was looking at.
Ooh, I got some rust.
It may sound weird, but there's a reason why I go with a short sword.
Oh man,
that's the one I'm looking at.
Oh, I'm gonna have to hit that with a sander. Shit. Hey, wait, is that Starfire?
No, Cult of Athena.
No. The name of the company that makes that, is that Starfire Steel?
No, Stage Steel.
Oh, Stage Steel.
There's
I
another
got my tip.
brand that makes something like that.
That actually blackened. I'm gonna have to take this thing to a sander.
There's
I don't have
another
the oil
brand.
over here.
I can't remember what who makes it. Oh man,
Cult of Athena. Okay, that makes sense.
that's the website. There's another one that makes a black version of that, but I can't be sure what.
I don't have any actual gun oil, Rob, because I don't own any guns aside from an air rifle. But I do have 3-in-1 machine oil that bottle. I've had that thing for eons. But no, I've got the tip of this because, oh man, that is flat. It used to be round. I'll be working on conditioning this sooner or later. I need to actually just make a holder for this and stick it. Ow! Stepping on that is uncomfortable. Now, if you want a really good one, Colin, check out Starfire. Starfire.
Oh, Starfire swords are amazing. I've seen them in use.
No, it's not
Starfires
pitted.
are
It's
not
just
as good as they used to be. When their shop burnt down and they changed owners, it kind of.
Ooh, I didn't know their shop burned down.
Oh yeah, years ago.
Oh man, that's where I got most of my stuff from was Starfire.
Yeah, Starfire actually had some really good short swords and stuff like that. But
yeah, I have the Roman short sword.
I love that.
I have 2 cutlasses.
Not a
Basically cutlasses. Dude, oh, I love those things. Those things are beauties. I have to actually get them. I think they're actually out in the shed. And then I got the claymore.
I like the Viking style they used to have, but they don't have it anymore.
Yeah, I've got the. Let me see. I probably can't even find it, but yeah, I've got the 2 cutlasses. I have scimitars, not cutlass, scimitars, or scimitar style. And then yeah, I have like 4 or 5 swords from those guys. But yeah, my claymores, I got that from them too, and boy, they were happy as clams when I bought that thing because that thing was like $300.
Well, if you ever decide to get rid of that one short sword, the Viking, the Roman,
my Roman short sword, oh heck no!
Let me know.
No,
I will buy it off.
I gotta find it, but I'm pretty sure I know right where it's at. I'm not getting rid of that. There's no way, man.
There's another type that actually, oh man, they're supposed to be almost as good as Starfire, but they're like the next one down.
Yeah, because there was always every Ren Fair in Denver at the thing. There used to always be two sword vendors,
and they're both the battle ready kind. And
yeah, I cannot remember the name of the other company.
Badger Blades.
Badger Blades. That's
Badger
right.
Blades.
Yeah, it's always those two for some reason. It was always Starfire and Badger Blades. And then there was a random.
Actually, some of the people who used to work at Starfire created Badger Blades, which is why they have some good stuff, you know.
Sons of the Mist. Interesting.
Sons of the Mist, they're a group that we know of. They're really cool people. The leader of the Sons of the Mist, actually, on my wedding day, mind you, I needed a kilt to get married in. He took his kilt off and said, "Here, put it on."
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You got to wear his crotch stank.
Hey. Actually, he was wearing shorts and stuff underneath it.
But, oh, okay.
But
I'm still going to get hot this wedding.
All the gear that I'm wearing in my wedding photos of there at the wedding was his kilt. He was like, "Here, put it on." Everything. And I was like,
See, it wasn't us, Rob, that was behind. It was you. You was way behind.
Okay.
No, who's another one? I actually have from the
Freezer's here, by the way.
Oh, I didn't even see him sneak in. What's up, Freezer? No, I actually have a hand forged sword. It's like a lot, like kind of katana style, but I actually physically watched the dude make it for me. It was like 100, and I think it was like 150 for the thing, or like yeah, somewhere. I think it was like between the 190 and 150. I still have it somewhere. That thing is junk metal because I've actually hit it on a few things, and it's actually curved back more. It's actually got a twist. It's got a nice bow to it too. I hit something one day and it buckled. Rob.
No, actually, that's his real name. His real name is Rob Roy.
Huh.
Him and his wife are really awesome people.
I wouldn't mind getting back into the Renaissance scene again. Just have to have time to do it.
There's this one sword I found a while back. I can't remember who put it out, but it was the most comfortable looking sword, but it didn't come with a sheath or anything like that. But the blade looked, oh man, I don't know, maybe it was Knight's Edge. I can't remember.
So asking if Rob's asking if Bruno's an Iowan.
Yes, he is.
So we got 3 of you from
His
Iowa.
name is actually Mike. I call him Big Mike. He's a really good photographer, by the way. I've been his model a couple times. Surprisingly enough, I've actually modeled, but Iowa victim.
And I'm like wore out. Straight wore out.
Hey, Cliff, take a look at this one and you tell me what you think.
I can't see it on your screen.
Not yet.
Well, I feel like I look like a dang zombie right now.
Check that one out, Cliff.
Yep, Roman short sword.
This is regular short, stage steel one.
Yeah, that's what mine has. That same handle wrap, same pommel, but I think my cross is straight or curves down.
Your Quillian.
Yeah.
There's another one I'm looking at. The one I'm looking for, I can't remember where it was.
Oh yeah, I know Darren. Darren's always over there on Steve's channel.
There's a guy I know over in
I'm almost out of pine nuts.
Omaha. He is one of the best bladesmiths I've ever seen. He made a short sword worth $3,500.
Damn.
Thing is, this thing was 100% real. It was not a stage steel. It was handcrafted.
Yeah, probably Damascus.
He made Damascus from scratch.
Yep.
This guy could win Forge and Fire easily, but he chooses not to. Yeah. Mike Roberts has his, he's a freelance photographer or that kind of thing. He's
He's Peter Parker.
Yeah, but Mike doesn't swing from buildings. He can't. Literally, physically, he can't. Let's see if I can find it under images.
Spider-Man can swing through the air with the greatest of ease until he hits a park without any trees.
Unless MJ catches him with the wrong girl, then he'll be done for life. Oh man, I can't remember which. Oh man, there was this once. Oh, is that it? That might be similar. Now it got me on a kick. I try to find this stupid sword I found, and I can't find it anywhere, which really sucks. But that's okay. I'm done looking at swords. His name is Mike Roberts. He's on Facebook. I call him Big Mike, even though he's shorter than me. Be well, Evan. Thank you for coming. I'll be cutting out here in about 13 minutes, folks. Oh, sorry, 12 minutes. Because I think midnight's more than sufficient. But
actually, to be honest, Colin, I'd have to pull its sword out to see what it actually looks like. I haven't looked at that thing in probably over a decade. Night, Evan. I know why I haven't touched my sword. No, that was my axe. I forgot about that one. I have a double-bladed battle axe from Starfire Swords as well. But my handle wrap freaking came off. I was so pissed.
Here's the one I found one I did like. I lied. I'm still looking at swords. That one.
Viking short sword?
Yep. I had a really nice one by Casa Iberia for years, and someone, stupid person, stole it from my apartment.
Swipe?
I bought it when I was in the service.
Oh.
$23 for it originally. And this thing was perfectly balanced in my hands. It was the Eric the Viking sword. The blade was this wide, Cliff.
Oh, wow.
It was about this thick. It was just a beautiful sword.
Where's my sister still has hers?
Rob. Rob's going fishing in the morning.
Oh, nice.
I got to work.
Same here.
Yeah, but you got to deal with sporting events that make people eat a lot more pizza.
Oh my god, I hate football season. I wish this was over. I would like to say something on here about football season, but I can't.
I'm not a football fan, so
yeah, what I want to say might get your channel shut down.
Oh, okay.
So I'll be a nice fox tonight. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go get my bag of swords. I'm gonna have to bust that out one.
You took Friday and Monday off. That's how you can do that. Okay. They
4-day weekend.
We're working 6 days a week until inventory, which is like on the what day is that? I had to look at the calendar. The 22nd is when we're doing our inventory. So the next 3 weeks we're doing working Saturday.
This thing is vintage.
What?
Oh, I'm so mad. This thing over here says Vintage Starfire Fighting Dagger Short Sword Original. This thing is rusted, patinaed, looks like it's pitted.
Hey,
dude, mine's in better condition.
Is this how you do a fire starter?
No, I don't think that'll
warm
work.
it up?
Maybe.
Oh, okay. Why don't you come to the fair next week, Rob, on Sunday? We can meet up there, hang out.
And have a few waters.
They sell alcohol there.
Yeah, but you can't drink.
I don't drink. There's a difference.
Can't. Technically, you can't. You've already told me you technically can't due to your...
It's better that I don't. But the thing is, I'd rather not drink because I mean I have this overwhelming thing. Like I've always got to know what's going on.
What's happening?
Yeah, I hate not knowing what's going on at all times. It just bugs the crap out of me. But I will try to get my GoPro next weekend for Sunday. Hopefully, it'll be charged and ready to go. If I can figure out this long video I made yesterday to get it edited down to where you actually understand what I'm doing, because my camera kept on doing this, Cliff, on its own. I wasn't doing it.
That's why you start off in one position and stay that way.
I tried. It just, there's some people I didn't want, they didn't want to see, show their faces and stuff like that, so I couldn't show it. So
these kids are weird. Oh, I gotta stop scrolling on Instagram, otherwise I'm gonna start spending money.
Well, let's see. Videos that I should have coming up. I have this one, which I got to edit. I've got the bowstring one I got to do. I've got to do that tent that I picked up off of the Goodwill that I have to put up.
Don't buy another GoPro. Don't help drops. GoPro stock's gonna die anyway once GoPro goes out of business. Once they're obsolete and something else comes out that's better.
I didn't buy my last GoPro. Someone bought it for me. That Austin's Corner when my other GoPro got crunched.
Ah. Who the heck is Anglerholics?
What? Is it on my channel?
I have no idea. I just got a random new member of the den.
Could be Chris.
Check them out.
Or it could be corn-fed.
That's a possibility.
They're both fishermen.
This guy's got close to 300 subs and only 2 videos.
Yeah, the Powerball here is over 600 million, by the way, folks.
Oh, never mind. He's got a whole bunch of videos.
Which one? Corn-fed?
No, Anglerholic.
Oh.
Don't know. I really have no idea who this is.
Okay, I've got 5 minutes left, Cliff.
Okay. Definitely have no idea who they are. But that's up to me. Doesn't mean I'm gonna. Probably just randomly found me. Who knows? I appreciate the click.
Hey,
check out their
more
channel.
subscribers for the co-host, the better, folks.
We'll do what now? I'll get there when I get there. I'm in no rush. I really don't care, honestly.
Oh, there's something I've been meaning to check.
Rob doesn't. It's not Rob, and he doesn't know. Okay, it's a random channel find.
Hey, I've gotten randoms lately too. I'm still holding on that 1,000 mark.
Hey, Steve, how's it going? On the crazy side of the world, Steve, isn't your side even crazier? You got all them deadly snakes and kangaroos that punch people.
Okay, I'm getting completely, utterly torqued. That is just super wrong.
Right on, Steve. Much appreciated.
I'm having an angry moment there, Cliff.
Why? What happened?
Okay, I've been keeping track of my video hours.
Uh-huh.
And they dropped.
I warned you before this. After 1 year, any video past a 1 year mark drops off your view times.
Oh, man.
So you have to put out enough content each year to overcome your video content hour loss.
Yeah, I lost 6 hours.
No, that's not that bad. You can gain that back on a live stream.
Well, that's what I'm doing right now. So hopefully I'll get it back. But,
Steve. Yeah, classy as long as there's no string
well,
on
thanks
the
for coming,
ground.
Steve. Who actually caught us at the tail end of this stream, I'm sorry to say, because I'll be closing down in about 3 minutes. But we actually discussed a few things. I got, some. The first couple minutes of my stream was really slow. It was.
I missed the
I was
first
doing
30 minutes of it.
Huh?
I said I missed the first 30 minutes of it.
Well, you were doing your thing
Yeah, I was getting all the dirt off of me.
and shaved.
No, I did that like Wednesday.
Yeah.
Or did I do it Thursday?
You were on my live. Remember when
I
I
don't
died?
remember. I don't remember if I did it Thursday or not.
Hey,
I honestly
Lori,
don't
you're
remember.
back. I thought you were going to bed. Lori was here because she was trying to get some sleep, and she did. She was one of the first ones in.
Lori's one of those that'll go to sleep, wake up randomly because she can't sleep, and then pop back on stuff.
Yeah,
She's always everywhere.
I'm gonna check something here. I'm not sure if I can even go back far enough. This won't let me go all the way back. Dang. I
Yeah,
can't
she fell
scroll
asleep.
back far enough.
This thing will only let you scroll back, I think, max of like 20 minutes.
That sucks. But I'm going to be shutting down in a minute, folks. Literally, actually, about a minute. I've been on for 2 hours and 47 minutes. Can I get alerts when I go live? I've been sending them out on Facebook and Twitter and direct messages.
Mike, best way to do that is go into your personal settings for the channel itself. Make sure on your channel side you have all of your notification settings turned on.
Yeah, especially like for me.
No, there's actually two levels of notification settings. There's the notification settings from the channels that you are clicking onto, and then there's notification settings under your own channel settings.
Right.
So you have to go make sure all of those are turned on. If you're clicked to a channel, make sure you hit the bell icon, and then when it gives you all notifications, click all.
I do on every one of them. It is now midnight, folks.
Oh my God, Steve, shut up. This guy over here. Go finish your fence, son.
Tell them what happened last Thursday. When we started talking after I got back on.
Oh my God.
We shut down the live stream, and he and I were still going.
Dude, it was like 30 minutes after the live stream ended. We were still going. And I was just like, I'm going. Otherwise, neither one of us are going to stop.
We were talking about those lamps. It's like.
Yeah, we would have probably talked to like his time, like 3 a.m.
Yeah, right before I had to go to work. But we got to go. Guys, gals, thank you. Oh, she's asking what snacks you got. We didn't bring snacks.
I've been snacking on pine nuts.
I don't.
I've been snacking on pine nuts, but my jar is almost empty, so I got to go spend another $40.
Did you finish those cheese puffs? Are you still working on those? Oh, he's almost done.
That is it.
Now, what do you do with the containers?
Save them and grow plants.
Oh, make terrariums out of them?
Yeah, because the lids actually snap on pretty tightly, so I usually can, depending on what I'm growing, I'll fill it up to like here, and I'll use it as its own little personal greenhouse.
Okay, that's cool.
Just add water every week or so and keep it moist, and plants pop up mad fast.
Lori, Cliff, Steve, everybody, thank you for coming. But I've got to go. It's already 12:01. And Cliff, you and I definitely got to shut down after this because usually you and I would talk forever. Oh, by the way, quick thing before we go. I wanted to ask you about Johnny. What's up with Johnny?
No, you didn't read the text?
I'd been reading it, but I didn't understand him. He was kind of rambling there for a while.
Okay. Well, we'll talk for like a couple of minutes after the live is done.
Okay, I'm shutting down the broadcast now.
Bye, folks.
Everybody.
Thank you all for joining us. We will see